8,000 hours, that's how I spend. Hey, buddy, buddy, well, don't you bend to the homemakers, and they will follow you home. They'll make sure you die and you...
He left his lights on.
Why is it 60? Why is it 60? Oh, because I'm recording. Lol. Oh, god damn. If this was 60 and I weren't recording, I'd be like, fuck the fuckers, man. Fuck the fucking fuckers. Not Monty Python. May shock absolutely no one to know. I forgot to blow the whistle. Let's restart. Oh, the whistle bird whistle on me. There's, of course, a chance that things go horribly wrong with this whistle, but that's okay. Hey, free money, 20 cents or 90 cents, or we gotta keep going. Gotta keep going.
Out for the night.
Not
he left his lights on.
Guilty. No matter what anyone says. You may wonder why I'm talking about guilt. It's because cowboy sinners are dripping with guilt. That's Cowboy Bebop mixed with Lord Marboby from Baby's First Thief Mission getting kidnapped-a-thon. You know what it is. We miss you, Bob. I'll even take the flare for good measure and light it up for good measure. Pass it to me now. I'm taking this melody from somewhere else. Maybe, I think. I don't know. That sometimes is the case. Shut it. Shut it, you fuckface. Shut it. Shut it, you fuckface. Shut it. Only I may never, ever, ever shut it ever, okay? God. Now, as I am playing Thief 2, this is going to be more annoying than Thief Gold, but hopefully I haven't said everything I have to say in the last several videos, because we gotta keep it going. We gotta keep it going so we can scrounge those pennies together. We gotta burn ourselves out. Because sooner or later I'll be out of here like some kind of home run Sega Saturn player. Sega. I mean, they did always seem to me to be like the little brother who's desperate to be cool, but is just really annoying. Who constantly just imitates everybody, you know, like Nintendo has their console and Sega's like, oh, check us out, we're cool, we're way cooler. That's not what we do, is it? Shit. No, we run back. Oh my god, I don't even know. Look, we got this mascot, but he's not lame like Mario, he's super cool, and he goes or whatever. and yeah, and he's way cooler in Nintendo systems. So lame, yeah, bro.
Strange noises.
And then Nintendo comes out with a controller with more buttons. They're like, oh shit, here's a controller with 6 buttons. And then somebody else comes out with a CD on, and they're like, oh shit, here's a CD on, see, we're still cool. And then someone comes out with a 32-bit console, they're like, shit, here's a 32-bit add-on, we're cool, see? And they just chuck things out. And why am I saying this? This is like old 90s stuff. But anyways, it did rather put me off, and also, you know, because I enjoyed Nintendo games being warm and welcoming, and not this like, yeah, bro, here! So-called cool stuff. Because back then in the 90s, it really made no sense. You know, people look at that Sega Saturn promotional video and they go, this makes no sense, it's weird. I'm like, yes, but you guys don't even understand if you didn't grow up in the 90s. That was what all 90s advertising was. I have no idea why. But, yeah, like that guy, like suddenly it's a guy going, it's how you play the game. And then all of a sudden it's a woman with a bald head and Saturn rings. And then all of a sudden it's this freaking obnoxious teenager going like, yeah, Saturn. That's just how he was. Commercials were like this cool teenager going like, hey, you know when your dad does something embarrassing, and then it like, wait a minute, I don't think I want to go this way, do I? Oh my god. No, it doesn't get it's like he goes like, hey, you know when your dad dunks his head in the sink and then puts on a tutu and dances around singing, Wooly, 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 God save me. And then it cuts to a scene of his dad doing that in fast motion, and I'm like, no, I don't know when my dad does that. Whose dad ever does that? And then it cuts back to the kid like having like a knowing nod like, well, check out this cool product that's way cooler than that. I'm like, but that doesn't happen. Why do you act like that's a normal thing everyone relates to? Literally, that's what 90s commercials were. I don't know what to tell you, man. That was it. So yes, and if you know, you know, and if you don't, then now you know. And oh, I think sex is going on in this vehicle. Of course not. Run-DMC says keep a healthy body. Don't have sex. Whatever. One of these days I'm going to talk about religion on the internet and explain why I'm so different about it. I mean, sort of. But at the same time, not really. It's very fascinating, you know. But it's not ever really going to happen because I tried it once. Ugh. And whilst it was spicy and entertaining, the aftertaste of the semen ingested was actually quite delicious. Never mind. Yeah. No. I'm not allowed to say it isn't because I'm an overly sex-crazed person.
This place looks like an inventor's
At least I talk and act like it.
Probably a valuable gadget or two around here.
And to make up for all those years when I talk and act like the opposite. Oh, yeah. But that'll probably have to go along with the story. Well, maybe not. With the story of my first piece of artistry. Yeah, 3, 2. I'm forgetting everything. That's okay. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Yes, the first painting I painted, it was totally by accident. I sort of splattered some colors on the page and I went, damn. No. Guess what? It's more joking. Guess what? Guess what? There's a band called The Guess Who, which is trying to make you associate them with The Who, but they're not. So like, lol. And there's a band called that one band that did the Jenny Jane, Jenny Jane, I spin, spin, spin. And I cannot find any lyrics saying Ginny Gin and Spinny Spin. Maybe it's Jenny Jen. Maybe it's Jeannie. But no, I searched all of them. Can't find it. Must be some stupid Canadian artist nobody knows about. Oh, up. You have to do Canadian content. Shut it, you fuck faces. I don't have any fucking patience for your fuck bitches. Shut! Idiot bitches. Now, that is as opposed to smart bitches such as myself. Wait, did I cut already? Whatever. I can cut here. This is only a pretend speed run. I cut in the last one because I said a couple of things. I was like, yeah, people aren't going to like that. They're thinking the stuff that I say is jokes. I'm like, oh yeah, jokes. That's what they are. Yeah, that's exactly right. Jokes. 6, 9, 3, 7. Tell you all, I'm trying to set me for the matter. Every single bloody thing the orders made on mouth. I should Wink slob zip. Ziggy Boogie Doog. Anyone know that? No? Me neither. I mean, I do. Ziggy Boogie Doog, Ziggy Boogie Doog, Ziggy Boogie Doog, Ziggy Boogie Doog, Ziggy Boogie Doog. Wow. Gotta be old school to know that shit. Oh, hell yeah. What have I got? 310? That's right. I'm not looking forward to this. Thief Gold is more fun because, well, your son might cough constantly because he's sick and you need to take him in to be healed by the Hammerite order who will convince him that everything good is bad and that there's no redeeming him, and then he'll write a goddamn song about it later on after spending $10,000 in therapy, which I note you yourself are not funding. Anyway. You know when I'm into something. Except last time it wasn't anything important, but this time it so is, guys. Oh, man, like, if this is a run, it's going to be the terriblest run of all time. Not the terriblest run of all time. That would be my first run, or that would be the first time I played this game at all. That would be a terrible speedrun, mostly because it isn't a speedrun, so... Yeah, huh. That's okay. Because you get threeple the anger and threeple the juice. And then you get sent to jail like Dr. Seuss. Oh boy. We're in a weird time now, let me tell you, man. Stupid people all over the place. Stupid. Id. That is the suffix of a plant or an insect. It is also some stupid, unfunny comic, The Wizard of Id, where it's like this short guy whose head looks like a shoe, trying to look as vulgar as possible. And it's not as intellectual as it sounds either, and id is such a pretentious word anyway. Fuck is such a damned word. I don't prefer it. I much prefer lovemaking. The word or the action, you understand, and either's fine with me. Oh, what's this fool idiot? There's no one on earth who would buy that fool Thneed. And then every time someone makes a valid criticism, there's some idiot working for the criticized industry who comes back with the most poorly written book ever, such as the Truax, or all of those books talking about how slaves are extraordinarily happy, and it's just a convenience that they make us a ton of money for no expense. Yeah, and shit like that. So yeah, that's why you need to be a conservative and actually believe that sort of thing. Oh wait, I cut. That's fine. That's fine. This is just me. Because if I play Psychonauts, nobody cares. I play Hat in Time, nobody cares. I'm saying the same shit! Even better shit, even on Hat in Time. Like, I'm gonna force you to watch my Hat in Time best episode ever in the middle of a Thief video.
He's a shady guy.
It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna be forced to watch it and you're gonna like it, god damn it. I'm gonna say lines such as this, and this, and even some better ones that actually have content in them.
Damn the torpedoes! These things are not nearly nuclear enough. And then the first mate says, "Zeroth mate, sir, these torpedoes are brand new and their effects are extremely clear." Oh, I guess that's all I had to say, so I'm gonna shut up forever now. Got it? Go. Good, because if you don't, I'm gonna punch you in the face so hard that you actually get shot. Like, not with an actual gun that I'm holding, but just, you end up having been shot through some sort of time rift portal action, okay? Good, because I'm going to make a new game about time rift portals. I'm going to call it Time Rift Portal. And Valve's going to look kindly on me. I know you might be thinking, who or what is Valve? But don't you worry about it. The Time Rift has destroyed their reputation, so they don't exist anymore. But they did in my timeline. In your time... in your time... I probably watched some kid's show about horses. I mean... It's like, why aren't you stupid? You're crazy. Oh, hey guys, guess what? It's a dead bird over there. I'm gonna eat it and stuff it into my face because in this comedy show, we just kind of cut to stuffing turkeys' faces all the time. Oh, it's what's funny, and it's what's for breakfast, 2 in 1 with the builder's efficiency and all that. Oh, I know you don't know who the builder is either, don't worry. In my timeline, I did a builder thing. The whole thing was just absolutely idiotic. Don't even worry about it, okay? I think I'm gonna keep going with this extreme joke over here. What? I have to get over there. And you know what? It's super easy, but I keep forgetting how because it's so easy that I keep forgetting how. Wow, what? Oh, it's closed. I thought it was a cage with a lion in it, but it turns out I was lying. Huh! Corrugated. I like the detail in the edge about how it's corrugated, because it's I think if you have corrugating, that could net you some better clock speeds with goodish power consumption. Anyways, oh yeah, you don't walk over the roof. That's right. Also, there's not where I'm going. It's too pink. I hate pink. It makes my fall off, okay? So just... don't... Oh yes, you go over here. That's right. Super easy. Super easy. Yes, it's just yarn, but you gotta get your yarn counts up there so you could sew yourself a Superman sweater with a really, really, really different than it's supposed to be logo, but your grandma made it for you, so that's kind of a reason for everything. You're digging in the sandbox, you get to the sand that is no longer dry, and then you get to the sand that's literally a bunch of golden nuggets. Doesn't even matter. Your grandma made you your sweater, so everything is okay, right? I mean, when I was a kid, I never got busted for doing anything that wasn't okay because I did exactly what I was told, One time, I was, visiting with some... I missed my thing. Friggity friends, and they all started playing with a nuclear missile, and I said, didn't that babysitter person tell you not to play with a nuclear missile? And they didn't listen, so I walked all the way back home 10 miles to the babysitter place who had said this horrible thing, and I said, these kids are playing with a nuclear missile. So what should happen? And you said that shouldn't happen, so what should I do? And she said, go back and tell them sternly again that I told them not to. So I walked all the way back and said, hey, the babysitter person told you not to play with a nuclear missile, but sternly this time, and they still didn't listen. So I walked all the way back home, and I got offended while watching the Titanic during that Draw Me Like Your French Girls part when it came out, because I wasn't aware that I was now not supposed to do that, because I was like 11 or something. Jeez. Why was I watching that movie when I was 11? The whole thing is just a soppy love story, and seriously, I mean, yes, sure, Disney movies had soppy love stories, but, I mean, they had lions in them, so if there's enough roaring, I'm sure that, you know, you can forgive any kind of literal animals having a snuggling, making out session, but not quite, but near as damn it, you know? I don't know, you know? It all sounds a bit strange to... Vitrified cake. It's my favorite kind of cake. I know I'm missing something here, okay? I know I'm missing something here. That's why I'm hesitating around all the time, because it's a metaphor for my life, man. No, I'm like 110,000% freaking sure I'm missing Then again, I could be wrong. But hey, whatever. This is not about playing the game. This is about me talking. Because for some reason I've done a lot for the thief community, but I don't even care because I'm an arrogant jerk and I'm just trying to talk, and it's like, dude, I'm cutting because my talk is not interesting enough, and I don't care about showing you a fan mission, and then, you know, somebody's under the impression that it's supposed to be useful, and so they post a comment saying useless, and I'm like, good goddamn, man, you're the only one that's realized that so far. Well done. I'm gonna give you a frickin' now. Hope you'll like it. You know, I mean, I have to bleep myself out. But then maybe I won't. Don't let the text go, okay? It's dead time. Nobody likes that. At least I don't. But this is just a figment of your imagination, okay? So don't nobody worry about that. I mean, I'm so lonely that I'm even willing to hurt myself to achieve my goals. It's probably some sort of extremely deep, profound metaphor. Also, those hearts were different, because every heart is different, you know? You wouldn't want to make out with a clone of yourself. Cut. You may notice some things are different. Don't anybody worry about that, okay? The cute little bow ruined my cute little day. Also, it just hit me. I'm in this level. I mean, it didn't hit me yet, but it just hit me. And this... well, you know, it's this level. I don't really know what more I need to say, but... meh. Yeah, when you don't know, you just say, I'm a little purple yellow dog. And everybody understands, man, with their great big compassionate eyes. Because compassion is something that I sort of have a fetish for, but it's not really going to work out in real life. If you get what I'm saying, that is. Because I'm kind of a jerk. And why shouldn't I be a jerk? I'm kind of really angry and annoyed that I haven't got what is my due. So basically I'm entitled as well. But, you know, again, why shouldn't I be? I don't even want an answer to that. I'm asking you so that you can pretend that there's no answer, and so that I can feel like, you know, I'm justified in my entitledness. Because if we're being honest here, we're all gonna die someday, so we might as well just do exactly what we don't want all the time out of total fear that we're gonna get disavowed by our parents, even though we're 31 years old. It's pretty amazing. Oh, wait. I just had a flashback to remembering this part. I know. Useful! And anyway, you know, I was looking up cars so I could buy a car because I know in your dimension I said... yeah, I'm not going anywhere with that. So I was looking up cars to buy a car, and one of them was like, I like this car, it's the one I want, but it's cheap, so I'm not going to get it because cheapness is suspicious. And I saw another car, I'm like, well, I want this one, but it's too expensive. And, you know, really what I want is a car that is like super pearl white with not a trace of any other color, and blonde hair, and headlights that are that sort of weird French yellow color that they used to have on Citroëns and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. That's really the thing I want, because in these strange times, we have to, like, rebel against diversity by pretending we hate it and, like, being really idiotic and, you know, and be kind of like, well, I hate those other political guys because they're assholes, and I'm not even gonna ask about their point of view because I already know it's wrong, because I too also know how it is. Yeah, hey, guess what? I'm gonna use the word a priori now. Are you ready? A priori. Oh man, it feels so exciting. But isn't. It just feels like it is. It's a trick, you know? A fraud, an illusion. Because we know that also and don't need to look at evidence either. Oh, evidence is everything in court, Mr. Nick. Good thing this is the baseball diamond. Oh, hey, I'm over here now. So anyways, as I was saying, cars are extremely genderful because, you know, you don't want to be driving a chick car, okay? You have to make sure when you're purchasing an automobile, you might think that the important thing is to get Carfax or Carproof and to take it for a pre-purchase inspection, but actually the thing that you really want to make sure of before you get to any of that stampeding is that, you know, I've already forgotten, but I'm sure that you can remember if you just believe in your dreams and don't let Nump Dandy tell you how to use your lawnmower. Oh yes, make sure it's not a car for females or for young chickens. You know, either way, you don't want it. And the only way to come to this answer is through debate. So go onto a car forum and debate with a straight face whether a vehicle is a chick car or not. You will be all the better for it, and I will receive my payment from the Ridiculous Assertion Society for making someone make a ridiculous assertion, okay? Okay. Because you don't want to find a lipstick dispenser, you know, in your Honda Prelude is all I'm saying. And it's only certain models that have it, but those that do have it, they just keep coming back even if you remove it. You know, it's kind of like that Cursed car where the dead guy kept coming back even if you remove him. It's like a dead guy, but it's a lipstick dispenser, and I think we can all agree that's even worse in this day and age when it's so scary that we can be, you know, fluid and not give a shit with our gender that we have to, like, go back to the 50s, which didn't even exist. The 50s didn't exist, okay? It's a conspiracy. And make sure not to freak me out when I'm being very, very bad at saying something simple, because then I'm gonna yell at you and everything's gonna get all bad. Got it? Good. I'm not gonna say it again. I am, however, gonna probably say a whole bunch of things that make a good deal less sense than that, but it'll be the first and only time. I don't think I have any sort of catchphrases or repeated things that I say. Pretty sure. God, you're sure, darling. Okay. Darling's not the tastiest kind of tea. Well, I guess I'm not. Hey! No, I totally was. No, yes, yeah. Hey, guess what? Bigfoot, he doesn't exist. I mean, I guess, you know, you can't prove that there is not a person with big enough feet to have gained the nickname Bigfoot. In fact, that's probably semi-likely as compared to many other things. Oh, that would be scary, so it doesn't happen. Okay, good. Hop. Oh man, I got them all. It's the conductor and Gru's big dream. So it's basically two friends, Celestia and Luna. One controlled the sun and one controlled the moon. And then there was a third invisible one who controlled the tumbleweed. And she became very jealous looking at these two who controlled both of the things that people cared about. No one cared about poor old Tumbleweedia. So she got on TV and became a star and held up her material possessions in order to try to make her soul feel less empty. But the other people also got jealous of her supposed not emptiness. Little did they know it was all a lie. Then they decided to rent her old abandoned house that she left behind because it wasn't expensive enough. They fought over it. And then they fought some more over it. And at the end, hey, gambling! Blueberry pie. Yeah, nothing's as good as link color, though. Also, nice, probable VSync artifacts or something like that there. Good. Now, you may wonder why I have only 11 now instead of 12. Don't worry about it. They moved a rift from their mailroom to some other place later on, so don't nobody worry about that. It's blueberry pie, but I prefer Link. Where's Link? Oh, there we go. This is the good mint. Not the weird, 1967 Chevrolet Impala mint, but the good mint. Got it? Filler text, contractual obligations. I think I'm not legally allowed to sign a contract. Also, your mouth is square and then pointy. I don't know if it's supposed to look like a half moon with a square on it, or a sickle with a square on it, or a mouth with a half moon on it, or... Hey, whatever. It's subcon forest. Hey, you can just kind of... just... go and drive your chick car around. I will have nothing to do with it, okay? I am a hat kid, and I will drive a great big enormous truck because I'm from Detroit, okay? And Detroit builds the best automobiles by building factories on the river and dumping fairy dust into it, okay? This is definitely what we do. We've paid our marketing agency $500 million to say it, and do you think we'd spend that kind of money on a lie? I mean, it wouldn't even be worth it. Okay. Okay. Everybody is okay. This tree, it's got a vine going up it. You could use it to strangle yourself if you're into that. I mean, who am I to say? Perhaps people are into jumping into an automobile and then getting strangled before they can go anywhere. I like cars. This has been brought to my attention recently in real life by someone who was, teasing me about liking cars, TM. I think that's probably not the bestest way to phrase it, but, and I was just like, yeah, dude, I like cars and I want every car in the world. And then I discovered, to my horror, what it was like to have every car in the world and realized that it was so cheap to pay for insurance and maintenance on all of them that I realized I really should have got some worse quality cars in the world. But unfortunately, I just got a bunch of model cars that sit on the shelf and do nothing, so I didn't have to pay any money ever, and it was really frustrating. Well, maybe I should stop making fake videos then. What the hell do you even do here? Oh, okay. This is supposed to be easy, because you do it the first time, it's brutal. You do it the second time, it's easy. That's how it works. Ready your protonic blasters. You remember the amazing crash dummies, or was it the incroyable crash dummies? Remember those things from when everyone was a kid? You remember those, the amazing, incredible crash dummies? Well, okay, so that's the first time I heard the phrase crash dummy, and I thought it was just some weird guy who looks like a weird thing called a crash dummy for no reason because he gets flung off a roof. And then I heard there's this band called the Crash Test Dummies, and I couldn't figure out why the word test was in the middle. It seemed like some sort of strange interjection, like, what's your band name? Well, we're the Crash Test Dummies. Sorry, I have Tourette's. Relevant, I'm sure. This is the kind of information you'll need to ask your prospective owner when you sell your computer for $50 what you paid $10 million for, and it's quite a sad state of affairs. But you gotta keep the economy going by throwing a lot of things away and making people buy stuff they don't even want. It's a very smart system, and a lot of very smart people, or at least people who claim to be very smart but are suspiciously it's that word that I've got for people that there's really no other word to describe, have claimed that it is the best system, and we're not to argue with them, so because clearly the only alternative is communism, and that's even worse, so clearly we can't think of any third alternatives here because shh, we don't want nobody to know. We're comfortable up in this place. Wow, I'm pretending to know about politics, pretending to know about economics. Next thing you know, I should pretend to know about eating feces, because that's another thing that's just as bad. Oh. Yeah, well, I guess I don't care about Hat Kid hearing me now. Honestly, she's got to grow up in this place. She's a hero. She's got to realize that feces is a thing that exists, and you just got to deal with it. It may not be pleasant, but wow. See, it's that cloud from that one picture by beautiful pony art drawer supreme, Rain Gear, where he drew the smog, the haze, the fields, the bays. Pretty sure that's what he drew. Okay, I'm in that, and it's good because it's beautiful. What is up with you? Oh, I got a permanent scooter, do I? Well, I don't need that. Ever. Pretty sure. And, you know, I don't need the earpluggy badge either because my right ear is rather plugged. And, you know, at first I thought Maximum the Hormones Yoshu Fukushu was just mixed in the left ear. No, I didn't think that. I'm not that stupid, okay? But it is a good album. Maximum the Hormone, good band. They play every kind of music smashed together. It's really, really, really amazing, and it makes me put some really weirdly done punk songs on my new album about great big, dark-colored truck-like automobiles. Definitely not chick cars. You can tell because their engines sound like a frickin' tractor. Yeah, hey you, I don't care about you. Gotcha. Anyways, you know, because you have these old Ford automobiles that are super glamorous, and they're like, the wonderful new world of Fords. They're all very white, and so are we. And everything's like, you know, oh, singing, and then you get in, you start them up, and they're like, and everyone's like, oh, that good old V8 rumble. I'm like, yeah, that V8 rumble sounds ridiculous. It's like, honestly, it's like if Andrea Libman opened her mouth and said a word and she sounded like James Earl Jones when she talked and you didn't expect it. You know what I'm saying? Good. What am I even doing? There's fire everywhere. No, I was born after the good old V8 rumble was not really a thing anymore, and so to me it sounds stupid and idiotic, and it might sound rather harsh, but if a car has engine noise, I'd rather it have a warm engine sound, like, you know, something from the early 90s when it was just like... Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like. Guess what? Not gonna sit down, because healthy is as moving around your face does. Oh, hey, you guys. I think I may be missing something. No, I'm not at all. Oh. Anyways, that's what you do. This line, it's a magical line. It just kind of keeps stretching forever. It's meta. Because the first time I heard the word meta was with metadata on a web page. You know, back when web pages were just HTML and literally nothing else? And you'd have this meta tag up in the header that would contain tags about your page. And so I ended up thinking the word meta meant talking about itself. But actually the word meta means like outside of, so it's completely different, so I got confused. Ha 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 ha. Oh man. Grumph. Zodiac. The Zodiac. You know, the first time I heard the word Zodiac, it was that brand of inflatable dinghy. So when I heard about, you know, the astrological signs of the Zodiac, I'm like, so they took a registered brand name and called astrology by a registered brand name? Yeah, I really thought that because I am... I am that... And the first time I heard of Lord of the Rings was the Super NES game, and I thought it was rather mysterious and intriguing looking. And somebody mentioned the Lord of the Rings, I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that game, have you beaten that game? And they probably looked at me with a strange face. Now you might think people cannot just remove their faces and make them strange, but let me tell you, that is completely and utterly not the truth. Well, good enough. Hey, it's yarn again. I'm already cold, man. I don't need this, okay? Hat Kid here does not have the problem of her, you know, left side of her face getting freezer burn whenever she goeth out to... Oh, hey, what's wrong with you?
Hello there! You didn't forget about me, did ya? What's up? You working on any contractual obligations lately? You better be. Remember our little deal? Check it out!
Yeah. I just had to have that part played because it was funny. It was funnier than me, and that's quite a difficult proposition, I know. You might think nobody is funnier than me, unless you're some hater troll.
We want to die. Yay! We
Hey, you said it, not me. I ain't gonna get in trouble for this one. Is this... Oh, it is breakable. Jeez, I almost didn't see that. Oh. I need more exercise, or... That guy got sucked into a painting. Oh, made my day. My day was not manufactured yet, but that was the fairy dust river dump of all time. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Hey, it's got some pathways. 2 pathways. Walking together like they're one pathway. Now, look. Real talk here. I know that at some point in the past, I may have said something like, Steven Universe, well, you know, I tried watching it, and I watched a few episodes, but, you know, it just was kind of terrible for me. It was a little bit awful for my taste, yeah. It just kind of sucked really, really bad. And Steven is annoying. And Pearl is the fun police. And Garnet is just kind of there. And Amethyst is amazing. And really, I just decided not to watch it because it was awful. Well, don't worry. I've gone back in time and slapped myself till I die. So there's no problem. Okay? Don't even worry. It's just... Thanks a lot, bucko. It is far more interesting than, you know, watching a royalty who can't act. What? Severely more so. Like, for real talk here. I don't know. Good enough. Oh, hey, it's a thing I don't even care about. Collectathons. They are the anti-progress. They're young regressives. They're regressives because they're young and, you know, whatever. Hey, you know, because some people, believe it or not, such as myself, really are thin-skinned. And, you know, a lot of people are like, hey, grow a thicker skin. And to me, that's kind of like saying grow a pair of antlers. You know, it's just as idiotically annoying sounding because you can't. Like, how do you mean grow a thick skin? I mean, the only thing I can think of is I'm not able to... What on earth? It's just going to a bunch of places where people are going to stab me emotionally a bunch, which I've tried, and all it does is just make me hurt even more. So, like, please don't be so arrogant in assuming that people are just trying to be disingenuous and annoy you. People are different, and people have feelings, and it's really annoying to me that people pretend not to, and not to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I mean, what is more likely, that someone's literally stupid, or that you just don't understand them? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I mean, if somebody talks shit about you, it's because they're ignorant about you, but if you talk shit about someone else, it's because they're stupid! Oh. Yeah. Hey, guess what? I don't have to care about the swear. Because I'm not getting paid for these videos, because it's not monetized anymore. Yeah, you know, because monetization of videos is just a needless temptation. It just makes me sit around for like 10 months while I get to $100, and nobody wants that. Hey, guess what? I'm retreading the same land all over the place. You're not going to sell me the helicopter badge. There's no helicopter badge, kids. You can keep up your search for Luigi and SM64 that you're still doing, undoubtedly, because there's no helicopter badge here. Oh, wow. Oh. Hey guys, the painting is just right there. I know, I knew it. You're welcome, you suicidal, beautiful... people, well, I can't remember what the Japanese word is. I just read it and it just sounds like because I'm a ferner. Fur on top of my head is growing rather long. I think I might have a problem. I don't understand what this fur on top of my head that's growing super long is. I mean, I could cut it, but is that gonna hurt? It might be horrific. Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it anyways. You're awake from your nightmare. Harmon, PDAs are no longer the technological tour de force they once were. They'll only keep getting older.
Oh man, I'm actually just making more work for myself. I could cut this portion out, but it'd be funnier if I don't. But is funniness really worth the time expenditure? Time is money. And sex. The more time we have, the more sex we can have, okay? The less time we have, the less sex we're able to have. So... oh, what to say, what to say? Should I wear this this outfit with big yellow buttons, or should I wear that outfit with big yellow buttons? Or should I say the outfits, I should say, because I said what to say, not what to wear. Because back when I was in school, all the cool kids were wearing these. I don't know what the hell this is, what company it was. But it was just, the shirts would say "No Fear" on them, or sometimes they would say "No Surrender" on them. And I'm like, what is this? Like, there's the company called No Fear. And of course, it wasn't like No Fear, like all positive. It was like all bad. I was like, No Fear, because it was the 90s. And let me tell you, dudes with Saturn heads dancing in tutus have nothing on whatever I just said. I've already forgotten. Okay? Okay. Got it? Okay, because I don't play right, nor do I play wrong. Anything other than sweeping degrees of respect will stay bong. It's something you can smoke if you want to sound like me, but I am 100% natural crazy. I'm crazy because I'm saying shit on YouTube that clearly is risky, taking a dangerous way. Taking your truffula trees and making rubber out of them and saying, yeah, I'm going to throw this right in the trash. Because I'm all about risk. Instead, I'm just going to do it up against the truffula tree with no truffula rubbers. Yeah. And be like, yeah, maybe. Maybe if I get you pregnant, then we'll be able to do it for 9 months for free without further pregnancy. Oh, this is the best birth control I've heard in my life. Go away. And then she'll be like, fuck yeah, that is the best birth control I've heard in my life. You see, she's way more manly than me, you understand? It's one of those gender non-conforming things. It's so beautiful that a bunch of stupid, tiny-brained idiots seem to be against for some goddamnable reason. Well, you're going to blab about freedom and stop everybody from making the world blatantly way better than ever before. No, the middle-aged kid. Okay, I shouldn't say duh. I'm going to have to cut the does out this time. The does were not appreciated. Well, then, why don't you stop being a terrible fucking school? Why don't we stop being any school? Fuck school! Why are teenagers enrolling in this stupid program that's ineffective? It's because they can get out of school. But why would they want to get out of school? We know what young people want. Because we say what they want and don't even fucking ask them. And if they say the opposite, we just assume they don't understand what they're talking about. But they can understand violence. Seriously, they can be stabbed right in the face, and they can say fuck diddly uck uck while ripping everybody's limbs off. Is that joke too good? I think that joke's too good. Yeah, I'm going to save the joke for my stand-up comedy act. That's never going to happen. Yeah, that's right. Okay, shut up with your chain rattling, you dumb bastard. Oh, wait a minute. It's this, isn't it? Yeah, it's this. So yeah, the joke was absolutely incredible. But I can't be wasting them here. I've already wasted the I'm not snot-nosed, I picked it out a minute ago joke on one of these videos, which even if it was a thief video, that would be bad enough, but it was one of those Psychonauts 2 videos, and nobody gave a shit because they're like, oh, I'm just not going to watch. I'm just not going to watch. Finn, he's so funny, I'm just not going to watch the thing. It's like, oh, you're playing the game. Finally. Yeah, finally, I'm doing the boring thing. You don't like me talking about rats and rob ribaldry? Robbing while being ribbled? Ribbled, that just sounds like ribbing, like it's funny, like very family friendly. Just like that stripping mouse in Disney's whatchamacallit. That's right. Let me tell you, a lot of fat material then. And then I went and met a mouse cosplayer at the prom, and we stripped for each other.
I can use against our lieutenant.
And then we were arrested because we clearly didn't understand what we were doing. And there's some kind of, oh, what? Uh-oh. Shut up. head up. I needed to be taken to a re-education camp to be forced to agree with the preconceived notions of people who are there to protect us? Question mark? Maybe, I'm not really sure here, but I guess they are, because nobody would ever be a hypocrite when they have massive power that they totally wouldn't abuse while claiming to be against abusing it. Oh yeah, right, yeah. Oh yes. Yes, these are jokes, that is exactly what they are, of course. No, that is a lie, they are not jokes, they are babble. Call it what you will. What is this, 40-60? 40-20? 40-26? Yeah, okay. I mean,
do this quick.
I reserve the right to reserve rights here, of course. Oh, that was nice. Whoa, what the fuck? Well, hello there. Of course, since I turned the alarm off, none of you fuckfaces matter! Come and get me! Oh, my face is the most vulgar, crass thing you can possibly imagine. How about you? You guys want some, huh? Don't none of you even give a shit, man.
Time to go.
Or I don't give a shit about none of you, man. I reserve the right to cut pieces out, of course, if I figure they're like too spicy. But I'm being spicy enough. Oh, here comes Sedusa, etc. Man, the ending, the final episode of The Prisoner 1967 TV series is the greatest episode ever. Some may disagree and may have threatened death threats on the producer, which is like chill, for fuck's sake, you guys. Oh my God, just calm fucking down.
Before they see me.
Then again, nobody really means that. It's not like anyone's gonna pay to take a plane flight out to you and actually kill you. And it's just, seriously, just laugh at those shits. Laugh at them in your face. Right. I've been told to kill myself once on YouTube, KYS, and I had to think about him, and he's like, oh, he means kill yourself. Because he finds my commentary annoying, he thinks I should actually kill myself. That's just kind of pitiable, don't you think? Actually, in the end, it's just kind of pitiable. Like, wow, your life is so miserable and angry that just someone on YouTube whose commentary you don't like, you want to actually kill them. I mean, wow, man, that's fucked up. Why don't we get you some therapy, but you have to pay for it yourself because you annoy me. Anyway. Yes, hello, lady who never fucking turns correctly, dumbass. Ugh. More like it's enough out of all of you. Alright, weapons. The Starship Weapon Prize is about to put up their shields and fire photon torpedoes. And there was some show about Star Trek. Not Star Trek itself, but about Star Trek when I was a kid. And it was like, I don't know, some documentary. It was like, but Gene Roddenberry stuck to his guns, or rather, his phasers. But I didn't know the phrase stick to his guns, so I thought it just meant he stuck to his weapons in the show. Like he stuck to the design of his phasers, or he stuck to the fact that they existed. And I was like, fascinating.
Good. Now time to relocate.
I'll relocate your mom to my bedroom. That line won't be wasted. That joke is good enough to be funny, but not so good that it should be saved for else place. Yeah. Well, I'm already kind of wanting to just go, how amusing. That is very entertaining. Yes. And I better watch out I don't spew my guts all out so that I have nothing left to say, because we gotta have 80 contents per day. Fucker. Yes, I know you had a helmet. I just did that to be spiteful. Come on now. Or don't. Oh, look at these square architectures. At least this is from the era when game engines looked distinctive. That's right, distinctive. They didn't stank, though. So we didn't have smell-o-vision yet, and of course now, in these enlightened times, we have smell-o-vision. I say in these enlightened times all the time because... no! Whoa, don't drop the speed potion! Oh, sure. Drink it! Don't drop it! Stop, drop, and roll. We've got soul. Slip the pop off when we rock and roll. Say. Yeah. Fuck. A spy, a spider, an arachnid. No. What was I saying? I don't know. Oh, hey, it's the 5-minute one. I don't even have patience for this, man. Oh. Okay, I say in these enlightened times a lot because there's an FM called In These Enlightened Times, and it's a memorable phrase or whatever. And also, I had to make AngelLoader's RTF thing I had to add a little bit of code to handle in these enlightened times. Read me where it had a foreground color, same as background color bit of text that you're supposed to highlight for a spoiler, so I had to make sure that when I inverted the colors that I inverted anything that was the same as the background color too. So yes, that was amazing. So you're welcome for not having a spoiler in dark mode. If you happen to read that, read me in dark mode, you're welcome. That was me. Of course it was. I'm the one who coded the loader. I mean, honestly. Okay, you know, this guy, I'm just going to wait for him. I'm just going to wait for him because we're already waiting, so why not wait some more?
What dragonfly flits about?
Your grandfather flits about. Then he swims in the sea. Ugh. I can't believe that, like, why am I even playing this game? Why am I playing this game when I'm going to have to spend 5 minutes waiting for this? Ha 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 ha, that's better. That's better.
Too many to try to get by here.
That's how you give thanks, Homestar Runner. Beef bun, spiced food product, and all that, and all that. You always say nice love pack, and I'm always like, yes, my love pack is amazing. Would you like to fuck it or not? Stop praising it and just get it into bed. No, wait, no, what? Is that an inappropriate enough joke?
Since I'm in here, I might as well pick up something for myself.
Oh, wow. At least one of those healed me. I wasn't really looking. Shut it. Honestly, it'd be funny if there was a game where it would listen to you talking on the mic and the enemies would react with insult when you insulted them. It'd be like that spell casting game where you cast the spells with your mouth. Ooh, I tell ya, your mom cast a spell with her mouth on me. And I'm a completely willing recipient of it, let me tell you. It'd be like, use your feminine wiles on me, baby. I like when you do so, don't worry about it. Yes, that's right. I am a male who has lesser power than you. Please wrap me in your vastly greater power. Well, okay, I think I'm getting a little too distracted from the game here. I don't know what's coming over me here, but... Or do I? Oh.
I wonder if
you can talk if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because if they're attractive enough to be that men without a hats guy, then I guess everything's fine. But unfortunately, we all grow old and become handsome and not so attractive to stupid persons like me anymore. No. Oh, I'm not really going to play through this whole game. I might. No, not really. I mean, yes, you get the assassin's bullshit, but at least you have play control then. By which I mean, at least, yes, you have control. You don't just stand around in one place listening to a really well-voiced guy babble in a really entertaining conversation that goes on too long after it seems like it should end, but that's only if you haven't heard it before. And if you have heard it before, don't act like Fraps is... Not Fraps, for fuck's sake, that's old. I haven't used Fraps in ages. Don't act like FFmpeg is running. Shut up, you stupid bee-fuck. I'll sting you all at once and kill you. What is stinging insects going around zombies? Dude, you don't want to eat the zombie. What do you want to get diseased? You want to get zombie disease? You want to get having a different opinion than mainstream society disease? And then society changes their mind to agree with your opinion in a few decades, and they go, oh, we're so sorry. You're right. It was so wrong what we did to you back then, and then they're going to still, with the other side of their mouth, do horrible things to the next fucking group that they marginalize, and it's on and on and on and on and on and on and on. There always needs to be a punching bag. Someone's got to be the punching bag, don't they? Someone's got to be the boogeyman, the person you fear. We all just can't get rid of fear, can we? No, we have to brutally abuse people while claiming we're against that constantly. And go, oh, raise your eyebrows a lot. Oh, yes. Anyway, this whole play is kind of a joke. Like, I don't want to play Thief 2, so this video is, but that's okay, because if the video is really long, people look at it and go, oh. But just because length is attractive doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't hurt to shove up your hole. So, who knows what could happen? No, I'm not going to make the who knows what could happen joke. It's going to have to be natural. Also, there's that other joke I keep forgetting to make at the beginning of videos. I will have to make it. I'm not even going to hint at what it could be because it's brilliant. It's brilliant, and it'll happen when you least expect it, and it'll also go how you least expect, probably. No, maybe it'll probably just go normally. I don't know how else it would go. Normal people wouldn't. I'm just still fucking pissed off. This community of people that are not considered normal, that are like, boy, I really hate how we're marginalized and not considered normal. And then they turn around and say the exact fucking thing about other people. Oh boy, communities are garbage. I mean, join them if you absolutely have to stay sane, I guess. But know that they're also a bunch of fucking morons who are all exclusive of everybody else constantly. Even the ones who are less exclusive are still somewhat. It's always us and them with communities. It's always belonging with us and them. Shut! Why does every time you are there, like, okay, not at all. That's not true.
Comes on to me.
You know, British or some linguistic has this phrase like, no, I tell a lie. If you accidentally tell a lie, you go, instead of going, no, that's not true, or no, wait, you go, no, I tell a lie, which is quite honest, isn't it? Yeah. Quite so. I don't know how long I'm really gonna go, but like, I figure at least 35 minutes or so. Oh no. My mouse is like buttony. It's buttony down again. It's getting all straight laced and lace. Oh man, lace.
All right, old man. Let's get you out of here. And
Oh man, lace. I'll tell you in a minute. So lace. A few years back, I had this pair of shoes that one of the shoelaces broke in some way, or maybe just wore out or frayed or something. And I was like, okay, I don't really need new shoes. These are fine. I just need new laces. So, but since it was just one of the laces that broke, I was like, I'll just search for lace, because it's only a singular one that I need. So I searched the site for lace, and boy, I get some results. Oh, it was amazing. Then I was like, oh yeah, laces. And then I got nothing.
This must be how they spend all those tithes.
I don't know why I didn't want the pair. I guess I was like, I'm such a cheapskate. I don't know. Maybe I searched for laces and the lace still came up. But anyways, and it was like all these products with the word secret in the name, and I'm like, bro, why are they all? Why are they all called secret? And this wasn't even the other product with secret in them. Like, why are they all called secret? Seriously, it's not a secret. You don't submit a Freedom of Information Act request for female anatomy and receive a GLOMAR response, okay? Oh, that was good, wasn't it? Well, see you guys next time. But wait, stop the presses and hold the presses dearly like some kind of romance duo. I'm not done yet. Yeah, you thought I was done. You thought I was done, and if you're so annoyed, then you should just continue watching. Continue. You might eventually find me not annoying when you get so used to it that you get Stockholm Syndrome, like, you know, whatever. You gotta be loved and you gotta be hated, because hate is even spicier than love, so let's just bring so much into it that we can't even handle it or standle it. Can't hand nor standle it. Oh my god, it's raining. I can't believe it's raining. I also can't believe I put that entire video into the middle, but to me it's just hilarious. Why is there a toolbox with nothing in it? Has it been robbed? Have I robbed it in my sleep? Have I slept-walked it and robbed it and drowned it in a pool whilst being like a Dr. Seuss bald-headed kid-looking kid? Oh boy, get your Dr. Seuss books while you can, because they're evil. He's some kind of evil Nazi total bigot that they're banned from polite society, because if you try to buy them on eBay, you'll get arrested for obscene material that's full of hate, probably. Oh my god. You... take me to your shop! Look at this frickin' crap! Where do we actually end up? I'm guessing that we follow the whole map. I don't know.
I missed you too.
Zaya. That seems a little bit unnecessary. But then again, this whole mission is a bit unnecessary, I guess. It's chill. It's the chill thing in a titanium tetroxide run, which this isn't. Let me be absolutely clear. It's not a new form of titanium where you cut and reload all the time and change games willy-nilly and
I can't wait to see.
forcefully trick people into... Shut up. Take me to your shop, bitch. I'm so upset about the death of my cousin. And someone pointed out, who cares about your cousin? Maybe she was going to marry him. I'm like, yeah, well, good on her. I mean, you got to marry somebody. Why not the guy who leads you to his shop and then gets murdered like a dumbass? You're not going to do any better in the city. Splish, splash, splish, splash, lippity-doo. Maybe we'll find some fishing squids too. Well, since it's raining, stay close to him. Well, that would make sense if he had an umbrella, but he doesn't.
The city's not too bad, except
This
for the
isn't
poor
no
section over to the west.
Totoro,
There's
whatever.
some places there not even the city
Movie.
watch will go. Still,
I'm going to name you Totoro for no reason, because Japanese it actually makes sense, but in English we have to sort of act like he's called Totoro, but we can't really explain why because we don't have any pun in English like that. So we're just going to have her be like, "Oh no, you're just Totoro." And then her dad is supportive and not a fucking stupid idiot who believes in this ridiculous monster in the closet adult nightmare fear idiot fairy tale stupid thing about evil people waiting in the woods. Like, do you know how uneconomically viable that would be? Don't even make me give you this speech. Save it for a stand-up act. I could probably skip this mission. Strong Arm is an arm chip by HP from the 90s or something. It's arm but strong. Fuck ARM. X86 is the best. That might not be the case, but it's what I'm used to, so fuck ARM. Fuck your arm. Do I want to keep that joke in? Yeah. I guess I'll keep that joke in. Unless there was some snappier end. I feel like there was a snappier end to it. But if I don't keep it in, you guys will be like, "But what was the joke?" And I'll be like, not telling you, so maybe that'll actually be funnier. Anyways, it involved enormous phalluses. I'm sure that'll be enough for you. Yeah, I'm totally sure there was another pun at the end that I forgot, so yes, cut it out, cut it out. Can you, but I cannot believe, I would not believe in ghosts. And I don't believe that hair. Let's all be apologists. Like Wikipedia even calls some people apologists.
Why are the closed? What's going on here?
You're dead when I find you.
Because Wikipedia also kept deleting this line about some guy being a licensed doctor, which was true. Because they're like, but he's a new age quack, so we're not going to say he's a licensed doctor because we don't like that. I'm like, well, I don't like that Hitler was the leader of Germany, but I still see on his article that it says he was the leader of Germany. You didn't delete that, did you? You made a mistake there, huh? I don't know what political positions are anyways. Yes, you got to be careful about hot button issues there. If you go on Wikipedia and it's just telling you an album track list or how a lawnmower works or something, it's probably safe to say it's accurate, but, you know, the boy that's like, "Oh, no, our physicalist doctrines speak flesh, wow, we're such babies," then the more likely they are to be completely inaccurate. So anyways, yeah, there we go. I got to keep some of this immature bitching in my videos. Make me sound real stupid because I don't care. Do I look like I care about sounding stupid? I mean, hello, eyeball in the wall. Eyeball in the wall, ba-da-ba-ba. Do I look like I care? No, I do not, sir! Or anyone else you care to be. I do not.
Haste will lead to death, while attention will serve the best.
Yes. The center or the right path is wrong. It's the left path that's correct. Everyone knows that. Let's all smug it up. Oh, wait a minute. Wood will provide something. Wood can be safe. I like this green hallway, really I do. I like this green hallway. It's so cutesy. Am I out of things to say? Oh, I don't know. Oh, spike me up the rear side, baby. Yes. Wait a minute. I did tell the story about the book I opened. Oh, damn it. Can't tell it again. If you don't know it, then you ought to start watching my videos that are anything other than me playing thief. You cruel mistress. That's right. I said hit me over the head with a big stick, not hit me over the head with a big stick. Oh my god, this is like so unnecessary. Look, I could do a Fen podcast or a Fencast, but like the thing is, then people might take me seriously and then I'd be in trouble. I mean, people should take me seriously, but I mean, you think you shouldn't, so there you go. And you know, if it's like, okay, in today's podcast, I'm going to talk about a topic near and dear to my heart. That's how I sound when I'm in the electric chair. Because if people want me to kill myself just from having annoying commentary, boy, you got another think coming. That's an uncited citation on Wikipedia where it's like, it actually comes from, you got another think coming citation needed. I'm like, okay, well, like, if you think blah, you got another think coming. I don't know, I guess it makes somewhat sense. It sounds suspect to me, I don't know. Let's talk about small brown Richard III's instead. Flit, 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 flit.
Suppress your pride. Kneel by the guide.
Fuck you, I suppress nothing. Yes, seriously. So I don't watch a lot of movies. That's okay. I consume good story content. So don't go telling me that good story content is not. I don't see literally anybody going around going, blah, 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 in my story content. Do you know? I didn't think so. Malik, shut your face and send me to the museum. Oh, looks like I won. Oh. Yeah, you don't get a store because Malik doesn't even give you pocket change. No allowance or nothing. Not even a toonie, because in Canada we have a $2 coin called a toonie. And when we were trying to think of names of it, there was a news program where it was asking people their opinions. Like, what do you think we should call it? Is what they're saying. What name do you think they should call it? Like, what do you think they should call it? I don't know. I say that. What do you think they should call it? I don't know. I think they should call it this. And this one guy's like, what do you think they should call it? I think we should call it a really stupid idea. And I was like, ha ha ha, as a kid, because I thought that when people made an obviously funny pun, that they were in a jokey mood. But apparently when people are in an ultra serious and grumpy mood,
I brought. I really need to find out more about what's
they
going
make
on
stupid
here.
puns, but they're actually desiring to be taken seriously about them for some reason. Like, if you moderately hate... What? Bitch. If you moderately hate some political party, which is probably not justified, you probably just do it for fun, then you might throw actual insults at them. But if you, like, really, really loathe them, you'll make stupid puns, but with your eyebrows raised in your face, like, and acting like that was a huge insult. Like,
Someone there. Was that supposed to hurt?
like, liberal, more like glibberal, because they're glib. Or something. Well, that's not even really a joke, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like, like conservative, more like conservative, because if I saw one on the road, I would run his car off the road so much that he swerves. And you laugh because you think he's being silly, but he's like, and you're like, wait, you're not being so, and I'm shaking my head all vigorously there, you know. Anyway, there, I made fun of both of the two parties in the entire world ever that exist ever, both of the viewpoints ever, country and Western. So it's fine, because both people, kinds of people in the world got insulted, and so there you go, not a problem. Oh, guess what? I hit the shift key while reinstating the footage, and now you don't even see the last part of my harrowing museum escape, nor my description of Ripley's Believe It or Not and why they're so amazing neither. God damn it, that was kind of spur of the moment. Oh, well, I guess I should refrain from explaining why I'm gonna... Oh, man, but it was too good. It was too good! No, wait. Did I do the joke I think I did? Hang on. Yeah, you know what? I got the main joke in there. That's fine. I got the best joke in there. The other joke the other joke isn't even a joke. It's just me saying... I read something funny. Also, welcome to 720p upscaled. I hope it looks okay, because it sure as hell doesn't look okay for me. Did I go the wrong way? I'm not even going to read that. No, I did not go the wrong way. I went the right way. Oh, so much the right way. It is so correct and not ever wrong in any way, shape, or form. And that, therefore, it's not exciting for strange people. Yes, hello. Good for you. Oh, and I touched it. Does he say that when...
Guards will probably attack me on sight if they find out I made it into the district.
Does he say that if he runs by a body? No, wait, that must just be part of the line. That's pretty good, though. That's pretty good, I gotta say. See, I'll tell you the funny story. Oh my God, the hairpin. Gonna stick it in my hair and be beautiful. Cause all this me making fun of people that talk like this and talk about their hair, yeah, it's like actually I'm just like, I dream secretly at night of having my hair be beautiful and wearing so much makeup that you can't even tell what my personality. No, wait, no, maybe not that, but no. But I mean, I would if it would be a laugh or something. Oh.
Here we go.
I'm gonna guess that's all the necessary. Guess the necessary. Promoting me one day? Oh, I don't know, mate. She sounds pretty unlikely there. After all, you're just a plebeian pleb who goes and wears a big fat mustache for fun. I mean, do you really expect to be taken seriously with such behavior? Look at me, I'm making actual money from talking like this. Isn't it? Isn't it great? They never change or learn or whatever. Oh my god, the hairpin. You have to scroll to it. God, like my laptop's out of battery, but the charger's over there! Oh, Kedar, Kedar. This is going to be our house. Or something. Oh, yeah, what the, they're all empty. Like your mom's womb after I'm finished making love with her because I use birth control. Ah! Oh, damn. Oh, I'm on a roll. I'm rolling, hell-bent for leather. It's a Judas Priest song, so it's funny when some country guy says it. I'm like, what? Thought it was hell for leather. He's supposed to say, no, hell-bent for leather. Oh, hell-bent for leather, he's the painkiller. He will destroy you in the night and then maybe save you or something. And he is the Nightcrawler. Yeah. That's the country deep-voiced imitation of a Halford scream from Painkiller. You understand? 866 seems right. I don't know. That's the megahertz that megahertz can be sometimes. There's a Pentium III chip at that speed, I'm sure. Maybe a Celeron. I don't know. You have to know because the Celerons had a 66 megahertz FSP, which was shit, and the Pentiums had 100 or 133. So if it's divisible by 133 in fractions of 0.5 or whatever, then Pentium can be it. Otherwise, it has to be a Celeron. That's the puzzle! So therefore, 766. Is it a Pentium? Is it a Celeron? It's a Celeron! Amazing. 866, I fucking have no recollection. You want me to do math? No? Thank you. Good sir. The phrase thanks can mean something sneaky and surreptitious as well. Well, we're out of the city. And am I out of things to say? We'll see now, won't we? We'll see. Shadowing the enemy. Oh boy. He's gonna blab on about Meister Eckhart and his amazing Christian history chronicles that aren't talking about gods as personified or hell as literal. At least so Jacob's Ladder says, and rather than actually reading Meister Eckhart, I'm just going to watch Jacob's Ladder, so I'm not thought of as being religious.